Hey guys, welcome to another pick a card. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We are going to have some messages come out, whatever you kind of need to hear. That's what's going to come through in the message. So we're going to have 3 piles today, like we typically do. We have pile number 1 here. We have pile number 2 in the center. And then we have pile number 3 at the end. So timestamps will be down below. So take your time to intuitively choose which pile you feel the most drawn to, and take what resonates. Obviously, leave the rest. It's general, and whatever comes out is going to be your message. So take your time, and I will see you in your reading. Hi, group number 1, welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this purple crystal. That was the first one. So, before I drop everything, this is going to be your reading for a message that you need to hear right now. So I've pulled a single card here, and then we're going to live pull some other cards, tarot and oracle. So your card that we have is Space. So, and it's literally just a blank card. I think it's got some stuff on it, but it's a blank card. So some of you may need to take some space, create some space in your life. Some of you may feel like there's too much space, okay? You might feel like there's like a little bit of like a void. I almost get like what's called void of course moon, okay? When it's like the moon itself isn't in any sort of sign. It's just kind of in this like random, mysterious emptiness. So some of you either need space or you feel like there's too much space. We'll see what is coming up in the rest of the cards. I do want to, this is the Prism Oracle deck. So I just kind of got this. So I do want to use it. I am using it. But let's kind of read what the card says. So this is the color black. So the color black in this deck indicates like stepping into a new phase, a new cycle. It's kind of like a death rebirth type of energy, and to create kind of this new energy for you. So some of you could feel like you're kind of at the end of one thing, but that's like nothing new has really happened. Okay, so again, you might feel like there's too much space or that there's a lot. And some of you need to create the space so that you can step into something new or bring in new energy. So let's see. Okay, so it says, you may feel alone and like you can get lost here, but it is important to remember that you can fill this space. What is it that you are looking to fill your life with? Is it certain types of people, a new project? How can you take action towards your goal? The void is only a temporary space and it's ready to be filled. Okay, so this feels like I said, like emptying or needing to empty so that you can bring in new things, or you already have this like empty sort of feel in your life or just in a certain situation, even a certain aspect of your life. Okay, so let's get some, these are like kind of some astrology cards. Let's see what's coming out for you, group 1. What do they need to hear? So we have isolation, again, kind of more of that like I almost said silent, but a lot of that like that space energy. And then we have order. So some of you are trying to like get things in order. Again, it's like you could be spending a lot of time alone, or there's like this emptiness feeling. They're both a number 6, so they're both Virgo energy. It's Saturn in Virgo and the moon in Virgo. So some of you may have either of those placements, but this really feels like there's this quietness, this like, and I think you're meant to learn something from this time alone or this quiet space that you're in order to reorder or reorganize possibly emotions and how you feel about a situation, what you want to do in your day-to-day life. This is something that like would affect your day-to-day life. Okay, because the sixth sign is Virgo, which means sixth house is Virgo, and all of that is like our day-to-day, our routine, our practicality of things, of like getting things done, the details of things. So this feels like needing to get something in order to start something new, but it's like maybe you need to create space or you need to be more isolated in order to do this. Bottom of the deck, we have inspiration. So yeah, it's like the inspiration I feel could be coming. It's interesting. This is Pisces energy, so it's Mercury in Pisces, I believe. And so it's interesting because that's the opposite sign of Virgo. Yeah, we have vision behind that, more Pisces. So vision and inspiration really make me feel as though you're kind of in this space, group number 1, where it's like you're needing more space to have the inspiration, create the vision, and then make a plan to be able to take action towards it. So this feels like a group that's trying to do something new or is wanting to do something new. Let's see what else is coming out here. I'm actually going to move some of this over here. And you can kind of see everything. Okay. Group number 1, what do they need to know? What do they need to hear and know kind of right now as they're watching this? We have 4 of Wands, foundations and achievements. 7 of Pentacles, patience and planning. What else does group 1 need to know? Yeah, it feels like whatever you're wanting to step into is going to take time. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And it's interesting that I mentioned time and the Wheel of Fortune comes out because that obviously is a timing, like a timing card in some aspect. And then we have the 4 of Swords, so which is rest and rejuvenate. Again, there's like kind of this like isolation, this being alone type of energy where it's like you're definitely wanting to create a sense of stability and order and foundation for yourself, and really, wanting to obviously have success as well with the 4 of Wands there. But it's almost like it's taking longer, or it's taking time. 7 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. It also feels like it might have to happen in a certain amount of time, or that like the universe is at play here, but you're waiting for things to expand and grow. Yeah, you're waiting for things to expand and grow, which is an interesting. We have deception and envy here at the bottom, which is the 7 of Swords. So you're kind of in your head about things. Again, I feel like there needs to be a plan. Like I feel like you need to plan things. 7 of Swords can be a planning card as well as the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so this feels like you got to kind of like, in more or less words, like kind of like get your shit together in a way. But it's not like, I don't feel like you're slacking or anything. It's not like that. It just feels like you got to get all your ducks in a row. But you might need time. Some of you maybe need time at home, or to spend time at home in order to do this, like in order to create this. But this Wheel of Fortune energy is really talking about like creating this space so that you can expand, right? So I feel like maybe some of you have to like let something go, or there's an aspect of, again, creating space or having space to be able to create what it is that you're wanting to bring in. The 4 of Swords, again, is like creating space, taking a step back, not doing anything, and isolating even yourself, right? He's all alone in this 4 of Swords card. So, and really tuning in to get inspired. Okay. So really interesting message so far for you. Let's see what the tarot has. What does group number 1 need to know about this? What else is coming through for group number 1? It really feels like you're trying to get something to grow. There's that 7 of Swords again. So again, a little bit more of that like needing to plan. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, like taking small baby steps forward, making consistent effort. Okay. All right. So yeah, like making consistent effort. But it's almost like you need, I feel like the biggest thing is like you need the quiet space to do it. I feel like a lot of you already know that you need to put more energy or effort into something. Or the Page of Pentacles. Some of you, again, it's like putting in more time or creating a plan or learning something new in order to get to where you're trying to go. What else does group 1 need to know? We have the Moon. We have the Tower. clarify this Tower. I feel like once you create space, that's when the changes are going to come. We have the Five of Cups with the Five of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely change needing to happen. Some of you have to trust your intuition more, trust the universe more, that it's going to deliver, it's going to help you move things forward. Some of you aren't seeing this, or you have a fear of what's next, or if things are going to work for you. Okay, like you have a fear that it's like, well, what if what I'm putting the time and the energy into isn't going to pay off for me? Okay, this feels like something that you're maybe trying to create or manifest in your life, that there needs to be more work put in on your end, but I almost feel like it doesn't really require you to do much more other than to create the space. It feels like you don't have enough space for whatever it is. So like, even if you're wanting a relationship, let's say, you don't have the space to even spend time with someone. Like you could be filling your space and your time with other things, or and it's not like you're sitting and waiting for someone, but it's like, if you're constantly working, like, so let's say you work like, I don't know, something crazy, like 90-hour work weeks, we're probably not going to have time for a relationship, right? So it's like getting your life in order to make space for whatever you're trying to create. If you're trying to build up a side hustle, but you're only putting in 2 hours a week and it requires like a minimum of 10, you got to make space for that so that you can build it up so you can get to a point where like maybe that becomes your full-time thing, if that's what you want, right? So there feels like there's you needing to take space or create space to really expand your vision, to expand and step into what you are trying to manifest and bring into your life, but it feels like you don't have the space for it yet. Some of you might have to think about how you're going to create that space, how you're going to bring in what it is that you are wanting for yourself. Some of you have to be more selfish with your time as well, of like, this is what I want, so I'm going to go after it and I'm going to get it. It's going to take time. Definitely. It's going to take investment. You're going to have to work and learn a lot of new things as well. With the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles here, it makes me feel as though you're in this energy of needing to, it's like you're starting it. You haven't yet fully stepped into it. And if you have started it, it's like it's very small in that sense. Like you've put a little bit of effort in, but it requires more, and it requires patience, because in time, the moon and the destiny with the Wheel of Fortune here, in time, things are going to change. But again, I don't know if you have that like clarity yet. Feels like there's still a big change here that needs to happen. Some of you might have to leave something behind or let something go. Tower and the Five of Cups. That doesn't make you feel great, but it's creating the space for this new thing to come in, or for you to be able to step into this new energy. Why is this moon here with the Wheel of Fortune for group 1? Why is this moon here with the Wheel of Fortune? We have Justice, like not having faith that things are going to work out. Like you feel like it could go either way. You're not very trusting. You maybe have some fears that things aren't going to go in your favor, that the universe isn't going to, like, it feels like you want good karma out of this, but you don't know if that's the case. Three of Cups. I feel like there's going to be celebration. Four of Wands. I think you're going to get, what you're looking for. Again, the moon might feel too, because the moon can be space, right? Because I was talking about it being the void of course moon when the moon's not in any sign. So there could kind of be this like emptiness, or this like, it brings up an emotion, it brings up a fear, a worry. But I almost feel like there's this energy of like, the space makes you uncomfortable, but the space is what's needed, right? Then the universe, once you create the space, it might be uncomfortable for a little bit, but then the universe is going to deliver in perfect timing. And you're going to achieve what it is you've set out to achieve. Seven of Swords and the Four of Wands. Why the Tower and the Five of Cups with the Four of Swords here? We have the Hermit. Really needing to go within with that Four of Swords and the Hermit, maybe doing some healing work. You're kind of stressed and worried about something that has like maybe feels like it's fallen apart with the Tower here, but you're needing to kind of rebalance and regain like your inner, not confidence, but your inner knowing, trusting. Some of you really got to spend time alone to figure this out, to really kind of get clear on things. Some of you, like, again, meditation is going to help clear your mind. There's almost like a sense of like a little bit of like a purging here so that you can move forward out of this 5 of Swords, 8 of Swords energy. It feels like you have to kind of spend time alone, 4 of Swords and the Hermit, taking time, spending time alone to get clear on things. Some of you need like clarity of the mind before you can really, again, like create that space. So whatever that space is for you, it could be time, it could be your energy, it could be your mental space, it could be people in your life, like spending time with people who aren't consuming your energy all the time. So let's get a final message here for group 1, for a message that they need to know regarding this spread. What does group 1 need to know about this? We have White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. So some of you, this is something that, like, I don't know, maybe your family or people in your family have struggled to achieve something. Like, you might be trying to do something that someone in your family or your lineage hasn't done yet before. Okay, it's like you might feel too like you don't have a lot of people to turn to when it comes to this. Can I get one more here for group 1? One more for them. Thank you. We have Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. So yeah, balance out your energy. Take time for yourself. Create space. Connect to your guides and your intuition, especially with the moon here too. Like, I feel like the universe is definitely trying to help you here. But the universe is almost saying, like, you got to clear something or you got to open space up in order to be able to receive, right? In order to be able to open your heart to be able to receive. Yeah, we have karma releasing. Move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. This is what I feel like you kind of have to clear in order to make space to accept what the universe is trying to bring in towards you. Okay, so hopefully that resonated for you, group 1. If not, you can check out any of the other piles or a different reading. But I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye. Hi, group number 2. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose the kind of white crystal in the center here, the raw one. This is going to be your reading for a message that you need to hear right now. So take what resonates, obviously leave the rest, but let's kind of see where we go. I've pulled one card here for you. And yeah, we're going to kind of see what the book has to say, because this is a new deck that I got. So I'm going to read it out for you. And then we're going to pull some more cards. So the card that you have is Pain. Okay. So it feels like you guys could be going through something maybe a little challenging. Maybe there's been, you know, something painful involved in it. It also feels too, I'm getting like ups and downs with this like design here that they have. So it feels like maybe you've been going through something that's like a little bit up and down, or maybe your emotions are kind of like up and down. Like you might be good one moment and then like not so great the next. I believe it's a red one. Yeah, so it's a red card. So it is, basically it's talking about, it's very intense. Like red is an intense energy, right? So there's an intensity around this energy. And specifically the Pain card says pain can feel like it's bigger than us, and it can come to us in many forms. It could be a physical, emotional, or psychological manifestation. Remember that after pain comes healing. How can you find healing and be gentle with yourself at this moment? So again, some of you could be going through something, it doesn't even have to be emotional pain. It can, like, again, be physical in some nature, or even emotional, or psychological, mental, right? Whatever it kind of is, spiritual even. Okay, but I feel like this is like, it's saying basically you have an opportunity to heal this energy and work with this energy. You know, now that you've experienced it, it's like you can move forward, you know? So we have concentration that has come out, number 3, which is Saturn in Gemini. So definitely needing to focus on something. Yeah, and then we have impulsiveness. Interesting. We have Mars with Aries. So Aries and Gemini energy, we have inheritance here. So it kind of feels like you've inherited this pain. That's what I'm getting. Like you've inherited a pain from a situation. And I feel like there's this energy of needing to concentrate and not being impulsive in the way that you deal with things or you take action towards things, especially with the Aries energy of taking action. So some of you, if you're in pain, making sure that you're not impulsively reacting to it, but also needing to focus here with this concentration energy. So there's 2 Saturn cards here, and Saturn is a card of, or Saturn is an energy of like restriction and learning lessons and kind of like that. It's the father, right? So it's very, it can be discipline, but it's trying to teach you something out of it, right? So it feels restrictive, it feels heavy and not fun to be in. And again, I feel like that's a little bit of the pain, but it's forcing you to do something. It's forcing you to look at a situation and do something with it. So let's see what is going on here for group 2. Yeah, 9 of Swords, suffering in silence. You're struggling with something. It could again, it's like maybe you're really concentrated on it, okay? 9 of Swords and the concentration makes me feel like you're thinking about it a lot. It's on your mind a lot. Some of you could be having a hard time sleeping because of this. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the Magician with awareness. So we have accelerated motion. We have a Magician here. This feels like you're trying to figure out how to move forward. Yeah, we have the Fool and 5 of Pentacles. New beginnings and financial and material changes. So you are trying to figure out how to move forward in your situation. I feel like I already feel like you've suffered the pain, you've suffered the struggle. It's heavily on your mind with the 9 of Swords, but I think also what's on your mind is like, how do we move forward from here? How do I create a new foundation for myself? Even the 5 of Pentacles is like, it's not a very stable foundation. It's lacking something. And so it's like, how do we start from the ground up and redo the situation or restart? Even with the Fool and the Magician, it's like, how do I create this new beginning? How do I move forward in a new way? How do I let this go? How do I, let it go and move forward from it? Again, I think the trick here is to not be impulsive, to really think things through. But some of you are overthinking things. Okay, some of you are definitely overthinking things. And you're wanting to really have a good handle on it, but you're struggling to find stability. You're struggling to find stability. You're struggling to feel like you're on stable ground. It feels like things are kind of up in the air, right? They're kind of like doing the little woo, like in the pain card. So things could be very kind of topsy-turvy is what I'm getting in this situation or in your situation, which is definitely affecting you. I do feel like it's heavily on your mind though, whatever this is, and you are trying to create something new and move forward and get out of wherever you're at. Because I feel like you're kind of in this 5 of Pentacles energy where you're like, you need to change, but you also haven't yet made the change. You're thinking a lot about the change that you want to make, but it's like you haven't yet maybe done anything about it. Yeah, suffering in silence. We have the 2 of Swords. So again, just like mentally feeling stuck, not having the clarity, not trusting the intuition, like not really up in your head about things. We have the accelerated motion, the 8 of Wands with the 2 of Cups here. And the 8 of Wands again at the bottom. So you're wanting to move into a place of harmony, feeling good and better and like enjoying things. Some of you as well, like if this is like a relationship, an ending of a relationship of some sort, like you're wanting to connect with better energy. You're wanting to move forward in a positive way when it comes to relationships, even if it's like a friendship or a family member, like you're wanting positive connection. And you're wanting connections that are going to move forward. They're going to grow. They're going to accelerate. They're going to move in a good direction. And they have like healthy energy to them. It's a good connection. It's a balanced connection. Okay, and we go from the Two of Swords to the Two of Cups. So it's like you want something that's not so restrictive. I feel like a lot of you feel restricted. You could have already let go of something, or it's like not available to you, but it's like you still feel stuck in it. You want something that's not going to make you feel stuck. It's going to set you free. Whatever that is for you. What else does group 2 need to know here with regards to their situation? Yeah, Magician with the Knight of Wands. Again, there's that kind of like impulsive type of energy here. Make sure you like think before you act. Think before you act. Don't just like impulsively go after something because your ego is like telling you to do something. Okay, don't get ahead of yourself. Be smart. What is this Fool energy for group 2? Oh boy. We have the Fool again. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So you're working on, again, this new beginning. You're kind of at a bit of a standstill here, it feels, with the Nine of Wands. But you are working on like moving forward, walking away from wherever you're at. But you do have to kind of like still detach. It feels like you're still caught up in something. The pain is still there. You haven't really let go of it yet. And so that's why I feel like it's important to not take impulsive action, just going anywhere. Like, be very logical and practical about your situation, and don't take any action until you have a clear mind. Okay, because that King of Swords and even the Magician, that's mercurial energy. So until you have a clear mind and you know where you want to go, don't just like take action because you feel like you need to do something, because it feels like you're still maybe holding on, or there's kind of something that's still lingering here that needs to be let go of in order for you to have this new beginning that you are working on or that you're wanting. But I do feel like you are putting in the work to get there. You are concentrated on this. It's just that you might not have the clarity yet in order to take the action that you want to take. All right, Five of Pentacles, please. Yeah, Seven of Cups. And the Ten of Swords. You're overwhelmed by this. Definitely overwhelmed by this. There's a lot of like opportunities, but there's also the changes of things and the letting go and the decision to let go. It's very overwhelming. Okay, it's Seven of Cups is like, you feel very consumed by this, whatever this is, this pain, this struggle that you're kind of going through. And with the Ten of Swords, the Lovers, and Judgment, it feels like there's a big decision, or you've made, or you're going to make a big decision to let something go and walk away, or the decision to walk away from something is what's caused this pain. Okay, Ten of Swords is a struggle. It's a painful card. But it also, when we hold on to it, the longer we hold on to it, the more painful it becomes, right? You don't have to keep sitting there laying on the ground with swords in your back. I almost said knives, but swords in your back, right? So some of you feel betrayed. You feel stabbed in the back by a situation. That's what's caused this pain. And I feel like you've probably let it go, or at least you're thinking about the choices that you have to make, because some of you do, with the two twos coming up here in the beginning, you do maybe still have to make the choice of how you're going to move forward. Okay. Some of you are still making that choice. What are they mentally kind of concentrated and struggling with this Nine of Swords, Two of Swords energy? What is this about? Like, some of you feel really unstable. You don't feel confident almost in where, like, you feel very overwhelmed and consumed, you know? So you're struggling with maybe making a decision or having the clarity to make the decision. Maybe one more with this Nine of Swords, Two of Swords, please. Four of Wands. Definitely could be around a relationship or just like the home even. You're not really taking any action. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles and the Hanged Man, not really taking any action. Things are kind of in this like limbo phase. Four of Wands and then the Justice. So, and we have Empress. There's like wanting things to move in a positive direction, like wanting to have growth, wanting to have expansion, and wanting to move forward in a healthy way. Okay, we have the Empress, we have the Lovers. Okay, so like wanting to be, again, in alignment with where you're going, wanting to make the right decision so that you can have success, you can achieve, and you can feel like you've done the right thing. I think that's why it's important to not be impulsive, because I think with justice here, it's like that clarity will come to you, but you have to give it time. It feels like don't rush the decision-making process so that you can make the right thing and you don't do anything impulsive around this, whatever this situation is for you. Okay, I think it's going to work itself out here. Let's see, actually, before I pull one of these, let's see. How is this all going to turn out for group number 2? How's this all going to turn out for them? Ace of Wands. You're going to have the new beginning that you're looking for. Definitely going to have that new beginning that you're looking for. Okay, but again, I just feel like take your time. Don't betray yourself by, again, don't be impulsive. Ace of Wands. Anything else for how this is going to turn out for them? Group 2. Yeah, Hierophant. Again, I feel like things are going to work in your favor as long as you believe that you're capable of stepping into this, about moving forward in this direction. And as long as you're very confident as well and very sure that you know what you want. Okay, make sure you believe in yourself, believe in the situation, believe that you, as long as you value the new beginning and you are in alignment with that new beginning, it'll be fine. So let's get some final words here for you, group 2. Final message for group 2 with regards to this. We have Soul Flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. Yeah, again, there's healing from some sort of pain, and it feels like a connection of some sort. Okay, again, it doesn't have to be romantic. And then we have increase awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. So trust your intuition, trust where you're being led. What feels good to you, go with that, but make sure you have the clarity and don't act impulsively. Okay, there's a difference of acting impulsively because it usually comes from our ego versus like trusting your intuition and taking action from that place. But it feels like there's something that you're struggling with that you need to kind of restore harmony. Okay, so trust that. And then we have open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. So some of you might have to have a conversation with someone. Okay. And again, especially if there's like a decision that needs to be made, that might need to be communicated as well, in order for this to like move forward. Okay. So, and even for some of you, it's like communicating and knowing within yourself. Like some of you, that could be like an internal communication that's needed to have the clarity so that you can move forward. Again, trusting that inner voice, trusting that connection that you have with yourself and you know, the universe, the world, especially with the Magician, you're trying to create things, right? So you got to trust that, you got to trust the universe to do their part. Okay. But you have to heal some sort of a relationship. I think it's going to work in your favor, but again, I think the biggest thing for you would be don't act impulsively, have the clarity before you can fully step into this or take action. And I think all will be fine. And I think you're going to make it through this and come into this new fresh energy, because we have the Fool twice. So that is what I have for you, group 2. Hopefully that resonates. If not, you can check out any of the other piles or a different reading. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, group number 3, welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this tiny little tiger's eye, little square crystal. This is going to be your reading for a message that you need to hear right now. So take what resonates, obviously leave the rest. It is a general message, so it might not be yours. But you can also check out any of the other piles if you feel you need to or want to. So I've pulled just a single card. This is from the Prism Oracle deck. So I'm going to read the little blurb in the book, which is really short. But let's see what you got. So we have determination. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's a very bright card. Okay, so determination. So it feels like you guys are determined to get to the top of a mountain. There's a lot of like, this reminds me of like solar plexus energy with the yellow. So there's kind of this energy of like force, will, determination. Okay, some of you might have fire in your chart, but it feels like there's kind of this specific focus on something, definitely. Let's see what... It's interesting because I think, oh, it's a yellow. Okay, so yellow in a reading. Okay, so look at the duality of the situation. May have contradictory meanings. So how is duality arising in your life? Look at something from all angles and determine if it's right for you. So determination specifically, this card says, determination can give you the energy to reach your goals. This card lets you know that the summit of the mountain is within your reach. Really take a moment to tap into this feeling and this extra energy. Also, if you're feeling tired, don't be afraid to ask people for help or look at the obstacle in a new way to renew your spirit. So it feels like there's something that you're capable of that, I mean, some of you could be doubting this and you're needing kind of to embrace this determination energy more. Others of you already are feeling very like, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm super determined. I'm going to make this work and this is going to happen. It's going to go great. But let's see. What else is coming up here for group 3? What do they need to hear right now? We have drama. Number 5, so that's Mercury in Leo. And then we have discovery, number 9, which is Sagittarius. So again, fire energy, both Mercury in fire. And then we have the Sun in Aries, assertion. So again, more fire energy. So some of you definitely are like a fire sign. You've got heavy fire in your chart, or it's a prominent sign. It's kind of like you're fired up. You're ready. You're ready to assert yourself, definitely. And I feel like you're ready to say this to people. Like you're speaking it, you're doing it. Be cautious of drama. Like, don't be drama as well. So some of you could be maybe being a drama king or queen. I also feel like, though, you're still trying to like figure out the path. You might not necessarily, with this discovery, it kind of feels like you're discovering things along the way. Things aren't so cut and dry here. And so I feel like if you're discovering things, like there's kind of this like weaving, which could be a little bit of the drama. Like you might feel like it's not a straight and narrow path. Like it's very all over the place. However, you are very determined to get to where you're trying to go. Okay. So I feel like you're really kind of, I feel like you're taking off on something, but I also feel like it hasn't really been the easiest path for you at the same time. So some of you definitely could be in that place of like not feeling like you have the extra energy or the extra drive. However, I think the extra energy is going to be coming in towards you with all this fire. All right, so let's see. What does group 3 need to know with this? What do they need to know? What does group 3 need to know? Group 3. We have 8 of Cups, emotional withdrawal. We have firm foundation, 4 of Pentacles. We have disruption with the Tower. And then we have recognition and reward with the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this Tower could be the drama. We have number 9, Solitude, which is the Hermit card. So some of you have like walked away or like branched out on your own in some aspect, or you feel like you have to do it all on your own. Some of you gotta let go of the drama. You gotta walk away. You gotta emotionally detach, not be so emotionally affected by this, whatever this is, because it feels like you are building a firm foundation. However, I don't think it's been so like structured, you know? Some of you have built something in the past, or you had something in the past that was unstable with the Tower here, that it's like now you have to rebuild. And so I think you're determined to do that. You're determined to build the new tower in a better way, definitely with the 4 and the 3 of Pentacles. And I think you're going to be able to do that. And again, the success is within your reach, right? That's what the determination card, success is there for you to have, and it's showing up in your cards. So I think you just maybe haven't discovered it yet, or you don't see it yet with that Sagittarius. You also have to believe that believe the words that you're saying, believe the actions that you're taking. Okay. Believe that if you assert yourself that you can make it happen. Some of you, though, with this like Leo energy, because we have Leo, Sag, and Aries here, but if this Leo energy with the drama, it's like emotionally, because Leo can be a very emotional sign in the sense that they're very connected to the heart space, right? Leo is connected to the heart. So if you get emotionally affected, you might have to detach yourself emotionally in order to like step away from the drama, to not let drama get in the way. It could be just like your own drama, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be with other people. And some of you, again, it's like with the Hermit card here, and even we have the Nine of Pentacles behind that. This is like you feel like you have to do this all on your own, or create this on your own, or it's within yourself to make this happen. Especially with that Aries, like that's all self energy. So it's like you're the one who has to take the action. You're the one who has to do the work. Okay, you're the one making this happen. So let's see what's going on for group 3 here. What do they need to know about this situation? Group 3, please. Can you clarify what is going on here for group 3? Yeah, emotional withdrawal is clarified by the Hermit again. So we have the Hermit here twice. And we have the Devil. So again, you do have to detach from something. Some of you just have to detach from your emotions, okay? You have to kind of go within and really kind of, I feel like you almost have to harness this fiery energy. You almost have to like ramp yourself up in some way where you have to have that like fire drive. Like some of you have to find that drive. And in order to find that drive or to obtain the drive, you have to detach yourself emotionally. Four of Pentacles, we have the Six of Wands. So again, you want to have a successful foundation. You want to reach the goals, right? Four of Pentacles is Sun in Capricorn. So it's like you are determined to take the steps necessary to hit that end goal. Again, some of you are doing this on your own. There's a lot of like independent energies here. Okay. I feel like trust your intuition on where you're going or the actions that you're taking or what it is that you're doing. Okay, when it comes to having success and building success for yourself. And again, don't get caught up in drama and ego, okay? Don't get too cocky. It's also what I want to say. What's this Tower energy here? Ace of Swords. You're restarting. There's these are both victory cards. Six of Wands, Ace of Swords, both victory cards. So there's success here, but the success starts with a new beginning. It starts with the new foundation. It starts with clearing the space, cutting the energy away that is not serving you, to rebuild. Okay, letting go of the drama, letting go. Some of you literally have to walk away from something and start something new. This could be love. This could be relationships. Okay, we have recognition and reward clarified by the Moon. We have the Hierophant, so believing. Some of you don't see this, you don't have the clarity. I feel like your intuition though is tapping you on the shoulder to say, hey, this is gonna work. Hey, you're gonna be able to achieve this. You have to believe though. And also, again, discovery with that Sagittarius energy, like you're gonna discover some of you are going to like learn things along the way with the Three of Pentacles, like, but you're going to discover your skills. You're going to see what works, what doesn't work. You're going to maybe even for some of you get help along the way. Okay, but you might not have received it yet. Clarify the Moon here with the Three of Pentacles, please, for group 3. What is this Moon here for, this Three of Pentacles? We have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you don't see that next pentacle coming in. Some of you need to like also like, this feels like financial in some way, like a project, finances, something practical. We have the Queen of Pentacles that just came out. Like you got to believe in yourself. You got to nurture this too. I feel like you got to put energy and effort into this. I think it will kind of balance itself out. Like I think you're questioning something. You're questioning whether something's going to work, and I feel like it's going to, even have the Sun at the back. Sun, Knight of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Some of you also might receive help, but I also feel like you need to follow your heart. Again, what I was saying with the Leo energy and the water and the heart space, right? The Sun and the Knight of Cups. You need to follow your heart and be patient. Okay, because some of you are definitely walking away from one thing in order to step into this new space, to rebuild into this new space. So you have to have patience to allow that transition to happen. It doesn't just like poof, happen overnight, right? I feel like there's definitely an opportunity. Some of you could be collaborating with the Three of Pentacles coming out twice here. You could be collaborating with people, have a help from a person specifically, right? You could have help from an earth sign or someone who's helping you get this off the ground. Like they might have the third pentacle that you need to go from the 2 to the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. So, and you just might, maybe some of you don't know this person. I feel like it's going to be revealed as well with the sun coming out, because the moon is partial and this is total illumination, right? So, again, that like fiery energy. Can I get one more with the moon here? Yeah, you're worried, you're stressed, you're fearful. You don't see this. You're kind of blinded almost. 10 of Wands. You feel like it's going to be maybe too much work. You got too much on your plate. So if there's someone around you who can help you, definitely reach out to that person. Okay, you don't have to do everything. I think that's also what the determination card might have said. I can't remember if that was yours or not. Okay. So it's like if you got too much going on, stay away from the drama. Don't get too wrapped up in your emotions and wrapped up in your head and your fears. Okay, I feel like whatever you're set out to do, whatever you're determined to achieve, you're going to do it. You're going to be able to rebuild whatever you've had to walk away from. I think you're going to be able to rebuild or restart. There's going to be success here. 6 of Swords, or 6 of Wands, Ace of Swords. All right, we have prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. These are some of your final messages here. So again, it's like the manifestation, working with the universe, where it's like believing that this can help. And also, again, ask for help if you need help. But this feels like connecting and tapping into, again, yourself, the divine, Hermit coming out twice here, okay? To move forward in this, okay? If you need help and you don't know where it's going to come from, you can ask the universe. They can maybe deliver someone to you. Any final messages for group 3, please? Final messages here for group 3 regarding this. We have focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. So yeah, that feels like that determination type of energy. She even kind of like looks like a bit of a warrior there. And so it's like whatever you want, just set your eyes on it and just go for it. Like be determined. Again, like I said, that 4 of Pentacles is Sun in Capricorn, where it's like, I'm going to hit my mark no matter what. Like it doesn't matter how long it's going to take me. I'm going to do it. Okay. Let's get one more here for you guys. And don't stress and don't fear. Like have a good outlook. Be optimistic. Be positive. Okay. So all this like fire energy, definitely be optimistic and be positive and put the energy and the effort necessary into it. Can I get one more for group 3? Thank you. We have voice of truth. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. So don't be afraid to express yourself. And we have downloads and understanding at the bottom. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So again, it's like if you need clarity on something, definitely tap into your intuition, your guides, your spiritual team, meditate, do whatever you kind of do to kind of get your answers, get that clarity. Because I feel like once you set your eyes on something and you have that clear intention, it's just a matter of taking action and voicing that and expressing yourself authentically. Okay. And I feel like you're going to hit it. There's no doubt in my mind that you guys are capable of doing this, whatever this is, like getting yourself to a new place, starting a new relationship, starting a new job, building from the ground up, maybe starting a personal business, like an individual business versus like having a job, you know, whatever it is, you can do this. You just have to be determined, and you just have to find that energy within you to be able to use that fire, passion, determination, energy to kind of like move you forward and propel you forward so that you can have the success that you're looking for and build that foundation. It's not even really about success. It's like laying the foundation and having something that you can like work with and that you feel like it's headed in a good direction. It has more stability to it. So that is what I have for you, group number 3. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of your other piles or any of the other piles or any of the other readings that I've done. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.